She's South African. Or she's just African. Not in a racial sense.
No, well, no. That she's like white as snow.
She's very white.
She's like the whitest character in the game.
Yeah, she is. Okay. One more time.
All right, we've never seen this before. I've never seen.
Absolutely not. No.
First
never.
time.
What is that?
It's a dolphin.
Oh, it's a dolphin. I think it's a submarine.
Whoa. These graphics are good. Actually, I will say, I think what helps make this look better is that this is not pre-rendered. This is
I agree.
all. I don't know if it's like being run like if the game's running it or, but it's not like the. I don't want to say crappy, but like just like when games of this era they would do cutscenes, they'd always do like the 3D and then they'd crush it to make it fit on the disc. But this looks good. It looks like it's happening in game because the rest of the game is going to look like this.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah, I would be shocked to see a cutscene of the style or quality of like the talking heads of Fallout 1 in Metal Gear. I don't know how good that would look.
I'm not familiar with that.
You're not familiar with the talking heads?
The band?
No, the Fallout 1 characters on PC. Oh, okay, well, I mean...
I did not play Fallout 1.
So in Fallout 1 there are these special NPCs that have voice acting.
Okay.
And they are called talking heads because all you can see is their head.
Okay.
And it looks like claymation.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of 90s, I feel like, game animation looks like. Or just
Like clay?
3D animations in general. Yeah, I mean, it looks like clay. It's not, I don't think it is, but, you know, they're called talking heads. Believe it or not, the Fallout 1 modding scene is
fucking
still...
launched.
Oh yeah, he is.
High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound.
Former
Your
unit.
former unit. And one that I
I'm
was
just gonna warn you now, though. This whole playthrough is gonna be Snake
There are
impression.
6
No, it's
units of
fine.
Foxhound
Colonel.
involved in
Colonel.
terrorist activity.
Colonel, I made a stinky in my
Psycho
pants.
Magnus,
You do a better colonel than me.
Sniper
Snake.
Wolf, the beautiful and
Colonel.
deadly sharpshooter.
I need wipes
Decoy Octopus,
And a-
Master of Disguise.
and a
Vulcan
diaper.
Raven, giant in
Snake,
shape.
we'll send you one via drone.
Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation. and a
The amount of
formidable
context
fighter. And finally,
and foreshadowing in this one cutscene.
Foxhound squad leader.
Yeah, this is an info dump.
It
This
is.
is just like
yeah.
insane info dump.
Well, this is a continuation of Metal Gear. and
Yeah,
Metal Gear
I was
2.
gonna ask, how much does this have to do with
I'll instruct you by
the
code
like
after you
MSX
reach your
ones?
target.
Broad strokes, a lot.
Okay.
Infiltration mission.
But like minor things, not really. Like
Same character.
same characters.
Don't expect any official
Um,
support.
Of course, it gets more complicated if you include the newer games, Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain especially.
Like how related are they to this? Like are they? Because I know the whole thing with like the Metal Gear Solid is like, you know, they don't just take place one after the other. Right?
Yeah.
There's like different timelines
Yeah.
and shit.
They're all generally pretty related.
Okay.
Of course, you know, this game came out like 1998, right?
Yeah.
So I think eventually Kojima looked at a storyboard and said, I don't know what the fuck this is anymore. So I'm just gonna throw stuff at a wall, and if it sticks, we're gonna go with it. At this point in time, the story is still pretty simple. With 2 and then 3 and then 4,
Okay.
it gets really complicated.
Yeah.
And then 5 comes out, like Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain, and it also, like, it just doesn't help.
Yeah.
It doesn't help. You know, in Phantom Pain, the big twist is, oh, you're not really playing as the big boss.
Spoilers.
You're playing as... The
Spoilers.
game came out almost 10 years ago. If you haven't played the game by now, it's on you. I'm pretty sure I saw it on sale on Steam for like $10. That's your choice you're making.
I still gotta play 2, 3, and 4 before I think about
Oh,
that.
damn. Well, that's really unfortunate.
Well, look, I've played 1.
Yeah.
2 is on my radar.
Like Skyrim is for the
2
past
is on my
few years.
radar, except my PS2 broke. My PS2 shat the bed.
I've got a PS2.
I know we don't have a power supply.
That's true. We should probably take care of that at some point.
I am glad you are playing this though, because
Yeah.
one, if all the people watching at home can't tell, you love Metal Gear Solid.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad you're here to provide the context
Absolutely.
that I would miss, because
happy to help.
there's so many things I'm sure I missed when I played.
Yeah, this is the first game I ever played with my father. 2003. It's 21 years ago now. Yeah, so this game holds a very, very special place in my heart.
If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is
And, yeah.
Write that down.
Yeah, of course,
the codec.
you know, that will become relevant later. They'll write that down.
The codec will beep.
And it'll be a lot funnier when we explain it in the moment. I think I know more you know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
The only thing with the codecs I know is that we are actually playing this on a PS1.
We are.
And we have the box.
We do.
And we have the...
We have multiple boxes, in fact.
Yeah, we have like... I actually have 2 copies of this game. I bought it at a yard sale.
Yep.
The only thing I know is that on the back of the box it has the Merrill codec number.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, then I do know.
Okay. So funny note here is that Snake swims up to this little platform, and he drags himself onto it. But of course it's PS1, right? And they're not going to add swimming animations for something that'll take like...
He's walking really fast to the water.
Oh yeah, he is. He's built different.
How buff is he?
Yeah, I would argue he's pretty buff. I mean, he's genetically engineered. He is a clone, so...
He is?
He is?
Do they... Oh, that's right. They were talking about Liquid Snake.
Yep, he's a clone of the big boss. There are 3 clones.
So this is like Clone Wars, Star Wars?
Sure, yeah.
You know what, those guys, the guys in the white, they look like
They are-
stormtroopers.
They are genome soldiers.
They look like
They are genetically enhanced as well. That's actually a huge part of what this game is about, is the genetic enhancement of these soldiers. And one could argue that these guys aren't really the bad guys. They're just trying to survive in a world that no longer really needs them. Or that becomes a theme later on in the other games.
Well, I'm gonna simplify that. Snake good guy.
Snake, good guy.
They try hurt Snake. They bad guy.
They bad guy. They bad guy shaped even.
But yeah, they got guns.
They do have guns.
They got bigger guns than Snake.
And
so
as you
that
can
makes
see,
them better.
we've got some cigarettes, we've got a scope, and some rations. You know what I don't see here?
A gun.
I don't see a gun here. You know, we are Greenpeace.
He's a pacifist.
Snake's never killed a person in his life.
Nope.
Nope.
I haven't seen him kill anyone.
I haven't seen him kill anybody either. And we definitely aren't going to kill anybody in this playthrough.
Is that possible? I mean, outside of like...
Outside of boss fights?
Outside of boss.
Absolutely. Oh, shit.
Oh!
Oh, God. Remember when I said I was good at this game?
Yes.
I don't.
And now that is being
You see, I forgot that the pathing takes them over here.
disproven in front of my eyes.
That's unfortunate for me.
You know why? Because you're not being stealthy. You're not doing the knocks.
I know. I should.
That is cool. Like, I suck at Metal Gear Solid, so but I love this one little area just because I love to go
Yep.
on all the metal crates.
That is fun. I agree. Okay. I'm not gonna go ahead and eat a ration. Yeah, that's kind of unnecessary. Okay, we are now heading up to do this properly.
Yeah. Now's your chance. Because,
Now's
you
my
can
chance.
show the world how good you are at Metal Gear Solid.
Well, I think I just proved how bad I am. 20 years of experience, and I'm still getting spotted in the first area.
Yeah, that's bad.
That is bad. But hey, we can't all be perfect, can we?
That's right.
That's right.
Except Snake.
Except
He
Snake.
is perfect. He's a
Genetically
modified. He's a GMO.
Well, actually, Snake received the inferior genes.
Did he?
Yes.
So he's like the runt.
He's the runt of the litter. He's the head of the moonshine. The shit you don't want. Because it'll make you blind if you drink it. That is Snake.
He's got... Well, I don't even know if he has the best name. I was going to say, like, oh, he's got the best name, but then Liquid Snake is kind of cooler than Solid. Solid Snake...
I would say Solid Snake is cooler than
think
Liquid.
Solid?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Solid Snake, I feel like is just a code word for dick. Like a hard dick.
And the Liquid Snake is what, flaccid?
I don't know. Like, alright, Solid Snake's the dick. Liquid Snake's the jizz. Big Boss?
The balls?
Maybe.
Maybe.
These all sound like porno names.
They do. I don't think Kojima was influenced by porn.
No.
No, I would hope not. I think.
No, Kojima would never watch porn.
Absolutely not.
No.
Man of God.
Yeah. It's just-
I realize that we've been talking about everything except the events going on in this game right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's very cutscene heavy.
It is
We
cutscene
don't need to describe the cutscenes. That's boring.
We don't. No. There's subtitles.
Man, Snake's face looks like shit.
It really does.
It looks so bad.
Yeah. Again, almost 30-year-old game.
No, I mean,
I'm in front of the
You know,
disposal.
25.
I think this game looks great.
26?
And I honestly don't even think the character models are that bad. It's just like,
God, she has a massive forehead.
Bear with it. It's designed
could
to
land a
prevent
high D on that.
I see what you did
Yeah.
there.
I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
That shot is going to become
Freezing
extremely
peptides,
relevant
Snake.
later.
Okay.
all of the genome soldiers in this exercise.
Does Snake ever hook up with her?
I see.
Does Snake ever hook up with anyone?
By
Uh,
the way, how's
Is
the
he even
diversionary
fertile?
operation going?
great questions.
Teams just took off from Galena and are headed your way.
I think he does hook up with people. Not in game. It happens off camera.
Okay.
Is he fertile? I don't think so,
Behind D.
but I could be mistaken.
What's a Russian
Uh,
gunship doing here?
No idea.
These are the questions I want to know. when I
These
play
are the
games.
questions that out of all the questions you could have asked, you asked the ones I cannot answer.
That's right.
Um,
We need the most hardcore Metal Gear Solid fan.
where's Kojima when you need him?
That's right. I
Tell
need him
him
to
to
come
get
up with
down
lore
here.
on the spot.
And I'm sure he wouldn't, because he was fired from Konami.
They did him wrong.
They
did
did.
him dirty.
They did.
They've done like all their IPs dirty.
Oh yeah, and now they've turned them all into pachinko machines and a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake and a Silent Hill 2 remake.
Yeah, and they bought. Nobody cares about this except me, but they bought Hudson Soft.
I have no idea what that is. Or who that is.
Hudson Soft
You must be crazy to
was
fly
this
high
Japanese
with
company,
this
obviously, and they just have some really. I don't want to say niche games, but like they did Bomberman was probably their biggest franchise.
Okay, yeah, pretty
But
big franchise.
well, they also they did a lot of work with Nintendo, and they went bankrupt, and then Konami, I'm pretty sure, bought
Nice to meet you, Snake.
up all Hudson. I think they just absorbed Hudson Soft into Konami,
Okay.
and then
Nothing.
all
I just
of
selected world-class
the
designer of military
Hudson Soft
technology
IPs
to be
are basically
so
dead except Bomberman.
cute.
They just killed
just
everything that
flattered me.
Hudson
No,
Soft put.
serious.
Yeah, I mean,
And then Bomberman
No, I
fucking
know
sucks
I'm
too,
full
and I don't want to
for
hear
16 hours.
about Super Bomberman R, because that game,
believe it.
outside of
Like
being
famous
a
Sonic
launch
Snake.
title for the Switch, that's the
But
reason I
I'm
bought it.
surprised.
I mean, I like
You're very
Bomberman, but
frank for a
that game
trained
kind of sucks.
killer.
Looks
fair
like
enough.
you
I think we played it once.
Yeah, we played it once.
I remember this.
Yes.
I did not like it.
Because that's all there was when the Switch launched,
Yeah.
was Breath of the Wild, good launch
Great game.
title,
Great game.
good launch title, and then Bomberman R, and there was,
The red dots are your enemies.
Was it Fast
No
RMX?
bullshit
Do you remember
represents
that?
their field of vision.
it was
I
like
don't.
Fast RMX,
Arms? Was Arms a launch title?
Senses of hearing and
no,
vision.
oh, 1-2
No.
Switch was a launch title.
1-2 Switch ones, yeah.
Yeah.
That should have been a bundle.
I still don't know why they didn't make that a bundle.
This should have been a bundle. It would have been such a great game as a bundle, but because they charged you what?
60.
Was it
I think
60?
it was $60 on
Christ.
launch.
Appear on your radar as a
That's
green
too much
dot.
money.
Yeah, and then I played it through legal means recently.
Of course.
And yeah, it's literally like a 15-20 minute game.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by
I wonder if they're gonna do that
but
for
if
the
it's
Super
discovered by
Switch.
an enemy, you won't be
What, a
able to
1-2
use it.
Switch bundle?
I would hope.
You know they made a sequel, right?
I'm afraid.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
What's
all
it
based
called?
on
1-2
currently
Switch
existing
2?
technology.
I think, or I don't know what it's called. But it was like,
Careful.
it has to be one of the weirdest Nintendo
Yeah.
releases ever.
And
They,
that's
like,
saying a lot for Nintendo.
Yeah, like they didn't.
I'll call if I'm feeling
I don't. They were doing some weird advertising campaign with it, where like
Information or advice.
I don't know. The game's just fucking weird. Like the mascot for the game, you know those like rubber horse heads.
My frequency is
Yes.
140.9.
Like the host of the game is wearing one of those rubber horse heads for some reason, and like the marketing for the game was weird, and they like I don't know. It was just so tone deaf. Like the game was so
You can find.
bizarre.
I remember. First,
It was very
a strip
bizarre.
search by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons.
Do you think they'll do a
away.
bundle for the
Imagine
Switch
yourself
too?
putting that
I don't think they
I don't think they have to.
They really don't.
I don't think they have to.
No, it'll sell no matter
will
what.
sell.
to that doctor.
You and I are gonna line up to buy one day one.
Yes, I will. I will be their midnight release.
I will be there as well. Probably
Even
take
though
some
I-
PTO for it.
Even though I didn't enjoy the Switch, I like Nintendo.
Cigarette.
You didn't enjoy
How are
the
those going to
Switch.
help you?
You never
It was
know.
not.
That
It
is
is.
a-
It is not Nintendo's strongest.
That is a
console. I will.
hot take.
I
coming
will.
from
I
you.
will defend that.
Okay.
Forever. It is not. Well, I don't know how many people are gonna say it's Nintendo's best console. I don't think. I mean, it's a good console, but
It is a great console.
I feel like I'm
Launched
specific.
another handheld revolution.
Yeah, I'm talking like hardware wise, like the system itself, like the Joy-Con drift alone.
Oh yeah.
Is such a horrible issue.
Yeah.
With the system and the fact that it's underpowered, and there was just so many other things that were wrong with it.
Yeah. Okay. Video
What
game.
is going on in this
Okay.
game?
Context.
Got sidetracked.
Yes, so we've successfully infiltrated Shadow Moses Island
Alright.
in Alaska. It's the Fox Archipelago. And there was basically a bunch of context about genome soldiers, hypothermia, about the fact that Snake managed to smuggle cigarettes up his asshole.
Is that canon?
It is canon, yes, actually. And now our goal is to infiltrate the facility, which we see over here.
Yes.
If I can go ahead and get out my scope. So infiltrate the facility
All right.
and rescue two people. The DARPA chief and
Donald Anderson.
and the arms tech president, Kenneth Baker. And then to stop any nuclear launch of these terrorists.
All right.
Any ability they have to launch a nuclear missile, we want to stop it. So that's why we're here.
So is Shadow Moses like an evil biblical Moses? Did he close the Red Sea?
I don't know about that. I do know that if you look on your phone right now and you type in on Google Maps Shadow Moses Island, it will pop up.
It's a real place.
I guess the facility isn't a real place,
Like
but
the inspiration.
the inspiration's there.
Okay.
And people have left reviews of Shadow Moses Island. Even I've left a review.
Okay.
Okay. So we're sneaking around. Again, I'm not as good as I thought I was at this game. This is really
Okay.
unfortunate.
Damn.
Lord, I am getting
man.
messed up here.
This is your game.
This is my game.
We're recording it.
We are recording it. This is going live. Well, I do have the means to defend myself now.
Oh, I see.
So, if we're doing a
Shotgun.
no-kill run, that's going out the window now.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing that.
Where I don't.
I'll be taking that controller.
Would you like to?
No, I don't know. First death?
One of many.
Yeah, one a minute.
One of many. That didn't happen.
No,
That was a wash.
Yep.
And we're back.
That was actually a flashback.
That was a flashback to the first time when I played this game when I was 3. So that's
You were a toddler playing this
I was a
game.
toddler playing this game. I had no idea what was going on. Societal awareness was at 0. The only thing I was aware of was gaming.
God, what was I playing at 3? I don't actually think I was playing video games at 3.
anybody
I
playing?
think I was watching video games at 3. I think my cousins had a GBA and
Yeah.
they would show me Pokemon,
Okay.
and then I don't know how my brother remembers this because my brother's younger than me.
I do.
But he
recall
has
that.
Surveillance camera?
memories of me playing like Super Monkey Ball on the GameCube.
Really?
Yeah. I have no memory of that, but apparently he does. So
Huh.
could be truth, could not be truth. I don't know.
I don't think
But-
we'll ever know. Am I gonna get spotted here? Yep.
Yeah, fuck him up, punch his ass. Oh my god.
I'm about to die again. But that's okay, because we're gonna sneak into Shadow Moses here.
What if he just pulls you by the legs like? He could. He
Pops me in the
totally
head.
could. He's
He could,
standing
he
right
could.
there.
Maybe he just doesn't get paid enough. You know, he is a terrorist after all. In the eyes of the U.S. government, who's never wrong.
No.
Absolutely not.
This
Okay.
is a U.S. government island.
Yes, this is a nuclear disposal facility.
Oh, I don't know why I thought this was like Russian.
Hey, Alaska, you know.
Yeah.
It was Russia at one point. We bought it, and here's some more story. So let's go ahead and listen to McDonald Miller,
To Guile.
who is a lot more relevant in the later games, which are canonically earlier. Of course, spoiler alert, that's not actually McDonald Miller.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Is that Liquid?
That is Liquid Snake, yes, you are correct.
Can you actually call him and ask him, like, what flower is this?
You can. Actually. If you call him, he will actually give you tips on how to beat the game.
Okay.
Or he'll just give you like a little tidbits. Like he's never gonna say, "Hey Snake, the answer to this puzzle is da 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 da." But he will give you like some fun facts.
Okay.
Like if I was to call him, he'll eventually say something about being able to move silently, like putting socks over your shoes and shifting weight onto your feet.
Are they trying to tell you to sneak?
He is. This is, after all,
A stealth game.
a stealth game.
This is a stealth game.
This is a
How
stealth
you were
game.
playing it? Was
Not stealth.
Not
No.
stealth. Not even
No,
close
absolutely
to
not.
being stealthy.
Here's the thing, though. I don't care.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
I've proven what I've needed to prove. I beat this game when I was like 4. That's a lie. I never beat this game when I was 4.
What about the first floor basement ventilation shaft?
Shut those cupboards as soon as they're done spraying.
Oh, David Hayter.
Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell.
Who voices
Don't
Snake
get
now?
careless now.
It's, well, I guess nobody.
There's an intruder.
For all of the games with voice
Already done
acting.
3
Yes.
people.
So Metal Gear Solid 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. It was voiced by David Hayter
I don't know why for some reason I think 5 was Michael Keaton.
and Peace Walker.
Michael
I
Keaton?
want you
It
to
is not Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton? Does he look like Michael Keaton?
I would say he does look like Michael Keaton.
Okay.
Do you want to take another guess? Starts with a K. His first name starts with a K.
Oh my god.
His first name also sounds like a notable rapper's name.
Eminem.
Not quite. So Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland. Damn,
That's
Kiefer.
right. Keef. Smoking some
Ooh,
Keef.
Kiefer.
Kiefer. He voices Snake in Ground Zeroes and in Phantom Pain,
Okay.
which was met with a lot of
Pushback. from fans?
pushback, including myself.
Okay, you didn't like it?
I was not a fan. I was not a fan, particularly of how the Switch was handled.
Okay.
You know, when you voice a notable character like this for decades,
Yeah.
20 years almost,
Yeah.
wouldn't you expect that somebody from, like, high up, like Kojima himself, would be like, Christian,
Yeah.
we're going to go with a different guy this game, and here's why.
Okay.
You would expect that, right?
I would certainly hope.
David Hayter, from what I know, did not get that. He found out that he was not voicing Snake about the same time we all were.
So, like when the game shipped
When the game
or was announced.
was
maybe?
announced.
Was announced.
It was kind of bullshit, in my opinion.
Okay.
In fact, David Hayter had a re-audition for the role of Snake for Metal Gear Solid 3.
The remake coming out.
Not for the remake, but for the original Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh.
The one that came out in 2004. He had to re-audition for the role.
How involved is Kojima with
Try to find it.
the translate the different voice actors for other regions? Does he really care outside of Japan?
I think he does. I think he personally picked Kiefer Sutherland.
Is it the same voice actor for every region? Like, does the Japanese voice or does the Japanese game have David Hayter voicing Snake, or is it like some random?
It is a Japanese
Oh, is it?
gentleman who is also pretty well known for his role in the game
Yeah.
for obvious reasons. I don't know if his voice actor was changed for Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain, because I'm not Japanese.
You sure?
Yeah, I think last time I checked. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I know David Hayter has teased maybe this has been officially announced that he is coming back for the remake.
Yeah, I thought that was known.
And he also has teased in the past that this is not the beginning, or not the end. So there's more coming.
Yeah, I think Konami's finally realizing, oh shit, we actually have IPs and we should do something
We
with
should
them.
do something with them, yes.
I mean,
I think it's good timing, though, because, you know, with yesterday's announcement with Sony, Kojima announced that he is creating a new tactical espionage IP,
that I definitely knew was called Fizzent.
which you definitely knew was
I knew
called
that.
Fizzent. So I think, you know, now is a good time. I'm about to get spotted again.
Snake's doing
That was really intense.
tippy toes.
I think Konami now has to do something.
Mm.
Because if he doesn't, or sorry, if they don't, they're just gonna get left in the wayside. But they do make a ton of money off gambling, right?
Yeah, they do.
So
Well, I mean, like, I'm glad. Like, I like Konami. I enjoy a lot of the Konami properties,
Sure.
especially like their legacy content. Like, I'm not as familiar with Konami. I mean, like, I know about like Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, 4, and 5, whatever, but I'm not exactly as familiar with their content past like the year 2000. I'm way
Yeah.
more familiar with their like 80s and 90s stuff. But like, I am glad that they're doing games, you know, with Metal Gear Solid, the remake, the Silent Hill remake, but like, I'm still just fucking pissed that it's all remakes. Like, I'm so tired of remakes. Secrets.
oh my god, did I just do that first try? No. Yeah, I am as well. I think remakes, when done well, are great,
Yeah.
but like we saw it with Silent Hill 2 yesterday.
Yes.
That did not look
No, it did not. Look
very good, did it?
I love QuickTime events in my.
Oh
survival
yes,
horror games.
they're so great. The best example of a remake that I can mention off the top of my head is the Dead Space remake.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I really enjoy that. It was a $70 title.
That's a lot. Of money.
It is a lot of money. It is
For
a
a
lot of money.
remake?
Yeah.
How much better is it?
Or
than
was
the-
it $70? It might have been 60. I don't know.
How much better is it? Did you play it on Game Pass?
I did not. No, I
You
bought,
bought
it.
it?
I bought it full
Oh,
price.
wow.
It came out about a year ago, and
Digital or physical?
physical.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I really, really enjoyed it. It was really well done.
Yeah.
It changed enough. It kept enough things the same.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good time. But like, I see games like Silent Hill 2 getting remade, and they look like shit, and it doesn't strike a good chord.
I mean, I would say, like, I don't know, if there, I would say, like, visually it looked fine, but then again there was some visual stuff in it that looked
yeah,
kind of weird. There was like green goo splatter effects on
yeah.
the screen. That was like goosebumps. It was kind of funny.
It is fair to say the game is still in development.
Somewhere in that area.
Yes.
Isn't there
Anything could change.
Take a look
Get rid
around
of the
that
green
first
goo.
person
Get rid of the green goo. Game of the year right there.
I'm anti-green goo game.
I'm anti-green goo as well.
No, I mean, I don't know, like the gaming industry and just the landscape is in such a different place.
It is.
Even than when it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? There's so many remakes now. There's so many like shitty flavor of the month free to play game. Like, it's just so,
here to save you.
I don't know, it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of these companies are having layoffs and because they're making these big giant games like these
The pawn they sent here to save your worthless
what do you
blood.
want to call it, like team-based shooters and shit, just like all I don't know, it's just sad
It
to
is.
see the modern gaming landscape,
Yeah.
but to me the only one that I care about is like the remakes, because usually if it's a remake it's an older game.
Yeah.
Like, my opinion on remakes is, like, if you're gonna do a remake, you should be remaking something that needs a remake.
Say if they don't accede to their demand,
Otherwise,
they'll launch
just
a nuclear
I
weapon.
think a port would be fine.
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Like a remaster,
Yep.
I think would be fine. To me, a remake is like,
How did they plan to launch?
I don't know, like reimagining, just like changing it outside of the graphics.
I mean, that's what Konami did with Metal Gear Solid recently. Back in October, they launched the Master Collection.
Yeah,
And-
that was just a bunch of that was like remastered.
Yeah, it was a remaster and a
versions.
port,
Yeah,
and it was perfect. It wasn't perfect that they were charging $60 for it, but
yeah. Well, what would have been a good price for it?
I'd say 40.
40.
You're getting 3 games, but they are really old.
They are old.
So,
Can't be.
did you know we were playing Metal Gear?
Metal Gear is one of the most
I completely
secretive
forgot.
projects.
I knew.
How did you know?
Oh man. Again, this is going to be a lot of context. We've had a couple run-ins in the past. Yeah, that's the MSX version.
That's the reason you were here.
Spilled Fanta on my film.
Yeah, honestly.
Why,
What is up with this filter?
I don't know.
Looks horrible.
It doesn't look very good, does
Looks
it?
like shitty Super 8 footage.
It does? I think that might be the point.
it's grown into a huge joint project between Armstech and ourselves. We
You
were
realize
one of
now we've been
these
talking about the
exercises
game, but
while
not the
we
game.
proceed to mass
Yeah.
production.
So I guess some funny spoilery commentary is that you're not actually talking
If it hadn't
to the
been for
DARPA chief right now.
revolution,
You're
Yeah, I
talking
know.
to Decoy Octopus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so-
well, also Snake isn't talking at all. His head just goes.
Yep, that's true.
None of them are talking.
You're absolutely right. It's all telepathic.
with the new Metal Gear
That's also a reoccurring character right there. Johnny. He becomes a lot more relevant in Metal Gear Solid 4.
they're all experienced.
His grandfather is actually in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Hey! Shut up in there, will
I don't
you?
like Johnny. He's mean.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
You know, some of the writing is great.
Yes. This is bad. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, that's all you're really missing here.
If they find out Baker's password,
I will say the voice acting and the line delivery is a lot better.
Oh, the voice acting in this game is incredible. Like compared to some of the other
Oh, yeah.
Konami games that came out on the PS1 around this time, like Symphony of the Night.
Yeah. Twin Snakes does improve on it. Again, you know, in Twin Snakes, when they imported the PS1 sound files, the bit rate was increased so
Yeah.
much that they had to re-record the lines because you could hear the traffic in LA in the background.
so where?
So, you know, we talked about this off screen, but Naomi's voice actress lost the accent. Or I think it might be a new actress entirely. I'm not super sure. But that is a little fun fact.
3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the second floor basement.
That's where they make the biscuits every morning.
That's right. They got the Muffin Man there too.
God damn, everybody's in on this.
Pillsbury, Keebler.
This goes deep.
This goes deep.
Clues?
In the head of it all, Little
They
Debbie.
cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint.
That bitch.
Why don't you look for the areas where the
I like
walls
Little
are different
Debbie's.
color?
What's your favorite Little Debbie snack?
I like the cupcakes with the cream filling.
Any level 1 security
Ding dongs or ho-os? Ho-hos?
I think they're ho.
Ho-hos.
together with your body's own electrical field.
I like zebra cakes.
Personal area.
Zebra cakes are good.
It transmits
I
radiation
could eat like 4
results
zebra
in your
cakes.
body.
Really?
Just like,
Transmission.
I used to eat like 4 zebra cakes as a kid. I'd be like, Mother, get me 2 boxes.
Mine get
Because
more.
I would like.
Doors will open automatically.
Can you still eat zebra cakes?
I do not. No.
Okay, I would.
Okay.
I've matured. I eat
I'm gonna get
Oreos.
you out of here.
Attaboy.
Wait a minute.
Orders.
You know what? He's dressed very sharply. I like
He
his
is.
top. Oh,
Oh!
What is it?
yes, IBS.
Yeah, that happens to me every morning. I wake
That's
up.
right. This is what happens when you drink coffee in the morning.
Yep.
He's having those morning coffee shits, like those liquid shits.
It's like it's a French breakfast. That's what that is.
He's dead.
Damn. A man just died in front of me. How curious. Of course, that has more plot implications. Fox died.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
She's lying.
No.
How did none of the guards hear this? He's like screaming, "Why?"
Yeah, Johnny is known as being a little incompetent. You can actually see on the radar Meryl and the guard fighting.
Oh, that's a cool detail.
Yeah.
Okay, I would never have paid attention to that. I don't think I ever paid
I
attention
think if
to the
you look
radar.
at if you look at a certain angle here, you can see outside of the cell. There you go. You see how the guard's walking a little funny?
They're walking a little fruity.
So as soon as we walk out of the cell,
I think
Meryl,
something's gonna happen.
yeah, you can see the pineapple, that little flashlight,
Yeah.
kind of phasing through the walls. When I look around,
I see that.
You see that? So Meryl's gonna immediately ambush us. I don't know if there's anything underneath this bed. There's a ration here. Don't need one. But nice.
He was
to
hiding
have.
snacks.
He's hiding snacks.
He was hiding zebra cakes from me.
Oh.
That's why they locked him up, to protect him.
It's a good thing they did.
Oh my
Yep.
God, he's butt naked.
He is naked.
Did she have to take off his underwear?
You know, that's a great question.
Okay, like, yeah, I get she had to, you know, dress up as to fit in, but like, you know, do you think Johnny washes his underwear? Or do you think he like rewears it?
I would hope he washes it, but he's also
on a military base.
He's on a
Like,
military
like
base.
what's the laundry situation like here?
Probably not very good.
Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance. That scared look in your eyes.
That blurry look in your
They're
eyes.
like his eyes if I ever saw them.
Those
You've
5
never shot a
pixels.
person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no.
A lot of yabbing
Not
here.
one of them, are you?
Yeah, but
Yapping.
Open that door.
And again, you know, she says, liquid? Wait, you're not liquid.
Get the hell out of here.
It's a clone. Clones against clones. A lot of layers in this story. Okay, we are now fighting. We are fighting this game. We are fighting for our lives. I think this might be the only time in the game outside of boss fights where we act. There's actually a few more situations where we have to kill people.
I'm telling you, shoot!
look at that, this naked ass in the background.
Poor guy.
Why is he ass up? Too?
Still sound asleep with the sounds of gunfire.
No, he's ass up.
He's ass up, isn't he?
This is like the worst military.
Yeah, no flashbangs,
Ever.
nothing. You know,
No,
these are
they
supposed
just
to be...
walk in, do, and once they line up, then they shoot.
Yeah. I think that might be... I think... Oh, no. Okay, here we go.
All right, actually-
Flashbangs. Oh, grenades.
We should just send Meryl out. How many shots did she take and she's still...
A lot. Too many. I can't wait for, in a few hours from now, where her ass is going to be a mechanic in the game.
It already is right here.
Yeah,
What are you
right,
talking
there you go.
about?
That is actually extremely important. That is a minor detail that will have implications
Meryl's
later.
ass just gave Snake like a fucking aneurysm or something. He's having a flashback.
You know, it was so... His boner is so powerful.
ass
it's
was
sending
so
him back
powerful.
in time.
That ass is so big it's warping space and time as she walks. My God.
There's very few people in the world that can do that.
I don't actually. Ooh, I don't know if I have any of the game data on my memory card.
Oh, you like Castlevania, do you?
That is a fun...
Naomi.
I don't know what I have on this memory card.
I guess we're gonna find out.
We will find out.
If it's a Konami game, it will read.
Functioning properly.
So.
What was it?
It must have been
I don't know. We'll see.
interference coming from
Oh, if it's a
psychomantics.
Konami
You
game.
like single-player
Think of it as
games,
mental
don't you?
feedback.
So that was Mantis.
Yeah, it will read. It will comment on your playstyle. It was honestly, from what I've read, of course, pretty revolutionary at the time. It's still very classic now.
I think it's about on the same level of Eternal Darkness, like changing the TV volume.
Eternal, yeah. We're pretending to delete your saves. So here's Johnny, the poor bastard.
Oh my God!
Sound
Oh my
asleep.
Lord!
face down, somehow not suffocating.
I need the D-blur mod.
I don't think
I
we
need the
want it.
D-sensor mod.
I'm not sure about that.
There's no way they like modeled his asshole, right? There's no way they did that.
I don't think so. Yeah, we'll be back here later in a few hours when Snake gets unfortunately kidnapped. Or taken, I should say. Let's get the elevator. Let's get the DARPA chief. Or
Let's
no,
go
he's
get
dead.
him.
He's dead. Let's get the Arms Tech president. We should do that instead.
So was the black guy? Was he Donald Anderson? Was that Donald?
That
Okay.
was Donald Anderson.
Okay, so we
yes.
want Kenneth Baker.
We want.
Mr. Muffin
We
Man.
need Kenneth Baker. Ah! I forgot about those. All right. Yes, there are for some reason on this military base, there are trap
that.
doors. I don't remember this at all.
What like supervillain shit is that?
You know, I don't know. And the thing is,
How do you tell?
I don't think you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to hear it by sound. So if we listen, you hear that? That click?
Well, I mean, I just saw it.
Oh yeah, that too.
Is it just if you run fast enough, it doesn't?
Yeah, if
Okay.
you're on the move, it's not a big deal.
Oh, okay.
So, we got a security card from Donald Anderson.
Yes.
So that gives us the ability to open doors now.
Okay.
So that's something we're doing.
Right.
You actually have to physically have the card equipped to open the door. Which is something that gets changed in later games, thank God. Let's see, is this a C4 that it is, good. Alright, got it. Okay, so we're looking for this wall here. You notice how it's a different color.
I do
So
see
that was something that was mentioned in the cutscene, which we definitely paid attention to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like I got... I don't know if I got stuck here or what, but yeah.
So yeah, you see how that door is open now.
This is just like Zelda.
It is just like Zelda. Okay, so we're jammed. Our radar is jammed. We don't know what's going on. We are blind. Okay, we need to, again, set another bit of C4 here. I'm gonna back up. Safety first. Look at that. First person view. Pretty cool.
What is like the blast radius on C4? Would that like in real life, could you stand back that far from C4 and be fine?
What were we here?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be concerned about the
I mean, I don't know. I expect you to be a C4 expert.
I wouldn't be concerned about the explosion. I'd be concerned
Like your
about
hearing.
the hearing.
Yeah.
And the shockwave.
Yes. Shrapnel.
Shrapnel.
That
So
would fuck
your
them up.
hearing would probably be messed up for a while,
Yeah.
if not permanently.
Yeah.
The shockwave could cause damage if you're close enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, shrapnel, which could pierce your skin and kill you. I mean, that's how grenades get you, right? Okay, we're gonna go with this one.
Do you know if this is? Do you know which one's the right one?
I do.
Okay. All right. I like how you're not telling me.
Now, what are we looking here? Like, what's going?
I remember this.
Well, it's the Arms Tech president. But for shits and giggles, let's go over here too, because why not?
He's like strapped up in like bondage. This is like some BDSM shit.
It is. So we go over here. I don't exactly remember what's going on. Oh,
Turret.
turret. Again, our radar's jammed, so we can't exactly see what's going on.
Oh, you get that.
I guess it really doesn't matter. Okay. There's a turret over there. We can disable it with some chaff. But right now, you can see that door.
I remember the chaff. G.
Yeah, that's the level 6 door.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long time before we can get in there.
Damn.
So we're going to ignore it, and we're going to go ahead and take care of this Arms Tech president.
This BDSM situation.
The BDSM situation.
I mean, seriously, like, look at this.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to be chained up like this.
No.
I don't think anybody would.
Right.
Well, I mean, maybe
I'm sure people-
This could have been consensual.
This could have been consensual. This
He's
is.
moaning.
Oh well, he's into it. Oh.
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right?
Again, Kenneth Baker,
Don't
voiced
worry.
by Bert
I'm here
Stewart.
to save you.
His penis.
It feels
coming.
too good.
C4.
Oh, that's sick. Didn't they in Twin Snakes? Doesn't he do like a backflip there or something like that?
Yeah, Twin Snakes is not known for its good cutscenes.
Isn't it like way more like actiony?
It is
It's kind of cheesy, right?
It is. It's a lot cheesier. It's funny, But at the time when the game came out, people were not exactly happy with how things were portrayed. Yeah, a little flare. Again, that's going to be something that comes back in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Now we'll see if the man can live up to the
Oh my.
This guy's got some drip.
He does.
Like, this guy could be like an Instagram influencer.
Saw a man dressed like this in church the other day.
6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves.
Yeah.
I saw that guy. I'm
He
not.
came
I'm,
in late.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say he looked out of place, but he.
He did a little.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Yeah. Anybody with trench coats.
Yeah, it's a little
just,
strange.
It's just like we're not like unless we're in the 1920s.
Or we're like living in a city where it's snowing currently. Okay, Revolver Assault boss fight. First boss fight of the game.
All right, let's go.
You can see the ammo that Revolver has in
Oh, that's cool.
in the top corner there, or yeah, towards I guess the center.
Baker's coming.
Baker is coming. You are limited to fighting Ocelot by the amount of time that Baker has until he comes in his pants. When that happens, the game, I suppose, it doesn't end, but
Yeah, see, Ocelot's actually a dominatrix.
that's right. This is all consensual.
And we're cock blocking Kenneth Baker here from his
You know,
orgasm.
hey,
Do his bullets ricochet?
they do ricochet. You have to kind of dodge them until. Yeah, you have to dodge them until he runs out of ammo. Unfortunately, the AI is a little cheap. With
He likes the smell of farts.
he does like the smell of farts. You know, we're probably gonna die here.
Oh, nice.
There's no rations in this room. And the AI, again, a little cheap when it comes to the shots.
Do chaff G's do anything?
They do not. Chaff only affects...
Yeah, it's like an EMP. Right?
Yeah, it is only for electronics. So for us, that really doesn't matter. The key is not staying still. If we stay still... I'm gonna just go ahead and place an last bullet.
They could have recorded at least one other groan sound.
Yeah.
It's ooh, ooh.
Well, listen, right? You know, you can't have everything. 1998.
We've got him strapped to an Ono hole snake. This is kind of a ridiculous.
And yeah, just like that.
This is kind of a ridiculous situation.
It is. It is. I will not be.
It's kind of humorous.
It is. It's fun.
It's funny.
It is funny. Okay, we're gonna start this again. We are now at the beginning. I'm gonna go ahead and find another ration for us first.
That's a great idea. You could go back to Anderson's Little Debbie zebra cake stash.
I could get his. You know what? Why don't we get a zebra cake stash? I don't know if there's any other level 1 doors.
Can you kill him with C4?
I do not believe so.
Okay. Can you plant C4 on the ground, or is it only on... Well, I guess you could do it on walls. You might be able to kill him.
You can do it on walls. I know that for a fact. I don't know about the ground. That's actually a great question. I don't know if I can try that.
Why are they just one-shots? It should one-shot him. Just...
I think actually if you use an...
It blows up
the
Baker.
others. Yeah.
Blows up Baker.
That is another thing, that if you walk into one of the tripwires, the entire room blows up.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that's not something we really want to try.
Well, that kills Ocelot too, doesn't it?
It does, but it kills you.
Okay.
So it is a game over. It is a fail state. You know, probably rightfully so.
Let's go check on Johnny really quick.
Let's go check out
He's gone.
He's gone. He woke up.
Oof.
He's probably hiding somewhere. Can't blame him.
What was the talk with like his manager like?
I don't think there is a manager.
Like,
I think
butt naked.
Yeah.
He got assaulted.
You know, if anything, there would probably be a sign of support from his manager, I would hope. Yeah, I would hate to be assaulted.
Yeah, what's
at
like
work.
the HR policy on that? Does he get like some leave?
Maybe. He is a terrorist in the eyes of the U.S. government, so probably not great benefits-wise.
Yeah, I think the real crime is the lack of PTO there.
You see, that's why I say union. Union is the answer.
Terrorist union.
So we're gonna call Mei Ling. This is how you save in the game. You call Mei Ling.
Snake, you carry radar in that area. There's some kind of
depending on who you call at any given time, they will actually give you some pretty useful context. But, you know, it's not always. A lot of the time it will be generic. But Mei Ling, you know, saying, hey, it's weird that you can't use your radar. It's jammed. You can see our radar is actually
jamming
jammed.
out right now. It's jamming out to J-pop.
And that's right.
Is that Japanese or is that Chinese? That's probably Japanese.
Japanese.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm not aware of any currently. I know City Pop. City Pop is Japanese. It's pretty
There's
good music.
probably C-pop.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
What's that one song that goes like...
I don't know if that's pop
Is that
music.
C-pop?
I think that's just like a Chinese classic. But again, I'm not well versed in...
Yeah, in Chinese culture.
I'm not. I really...
You will be in a couple years.
Maybe.
You won't have a choice.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Learn Mandarin, everybody listening at home. All right, we're going to go ahead and skip this cutscene. We've heard it.
They taught Mandarin at my middle school.
I had the choice of Mandarin or French. We actually had a vote if we wanted a Mandarin teacher or a French teacher.
Who won?
The French, unfortunately. Like, surprisingly. I voted Mandarin. I know. I voted Mandarin. I wish Mandarin won because I feel like it was a lot more useful. French, however, pretty easy language to pick up.
It is. It's not that hard.
It's really not. It's pretty neat. In that regard. We're already doing a lot better.
Yeah, see, this is how you know I went to a good middle school, because we had both a Chinese and a French teacher.
Yeah, I wish I had the choice of Chinese. I would have liked to have learned that a lot more. Again, probably going to be a lot more relevant. But, hey, beggars
Hey,
can't be
French
choosers.
supremacy. They could rise up.
Yeah, I would be surprised. To be fair, I do love the French spirit of revolting at any sign of minor inconvenience. You know, raising the retirement age by 2 years, instant revolt, shit in the like literal manure.
Yeah, I know. I saw that with the farmers dumping,
yeah.
like, the cow shit
Oh
on the
yeah,
streets.
pretty cool.
That was cool.
I respect that. You know, that is.
Alright, get him here, get him.
I'm running out of ammo. This is really unfortunate.
Can you punch him?
I don't know. I think he runs away. I think the only way you can punch him is if you get him.
It's like a game of tag.
Alright, let's just wrap this up.
Yeah. We were toying with him.
Again, this game makes a lot more sense if you've played
You
the
gotta play it
MSX
like twice.
version. And that to watch some videos. Oh, his hand has got my hand! You would expect your reaction to that to be a lot more.
What was a clean slice?
It was. A mercy, some might say. To have a clean slice like that.
Stealth camouflage.
Yeah, he's taking it pretty well.
Yeah, he's bleeding out. Again, this makes a lot more sense if you play the original game, like Gray Fox, for example. Oh my gosh. But hey, who am I to say? Classic character. In Fortnite, even, I think?
He's in Fortnite.
A snake was added to Fortnite very recently, I know that.
Hey, I'm being added next week.
Is that right? Why didn't you mention that?
I'm gonna keep it a secret. I'm not gonna comment though.
Yeah, I wouldn't. There's no reason to.
He had like a tard fit for a second and then stormed off.
Yeah.
He sounded like, have you ever seen that one video of that kid?
Who are you?
This is like a really classic YouTube video of like the World of Warcraft rager where he shoves like a remote up his butt.
I've not seen that. No.
Seen that? He kind of sounds like that.
It's not like I didn't fight.
It's a great scream.
I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you?
Dementia.
Do it.
Surgical implants in my brain.
He's got Neuralink.
Implants.
He does.
Elon Musk.
Psychic
Elon
insulation.
Musk.
Everyone who
Elon
knows
Musk.
these top secret has it.
Even the
You ever seen
darker
that Chinese guy that looks like Elon
Yeah,
Musk?
Elon Musk.
Does he look? Is that just
He-
how he looks, or did he get surgery?
No, I think that's just how he looks.
I'm sure.
That's fucking
In that
weird.
case, how did they get
I mean, you know what they say? There's like, what, 3 or 6 people in the world that look just like you?
Resist torture.
Not me. I mean,
That's right, that's right.
It looks like he had some fun
oh,
with you, all right.
that guy
Yeah.
Tell you he loved
was
every second of
consensually strapped up to that C4 after.
And you cannot convince us other. Why is the back of his head so flat? You notice that? It's
got
like
hit
they
with a
cut
fry- he
off
got hit
like
with a
the
frying
third
pan.
of his hand. Dong.
Is he okay?
Did you see? I think we talked about this yesterday or the day before. Elon Musk's tweet about Neuralink.
Yeah.
It's like first patient implanted with a Neuralink device recovering well, promising neurospikes. It's like the first horror log that you find in a game.
Man, they should have just like made their mouths open or something. It looks so bad.
I don't know.
Maybe they're like us in the arms.
It's like a different kind of bad. Like, I don't know if you ever played Sonic Adventure,
I've not.
but like their mouths like over animate.
Okay.
They're like rah, 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 rah. But this one like I don't know, it just looks horrible.
I think it has some charm.
Not the terrorists.
No.
I mean, it's okay.
Woman,
I actually prefer it to the Sonic Adventure because
a soldier
that
that's
just
thrown
doesn't
in
look
prison
good.
along with me.
How hard would it have been to just add like a little mouth animation, just like a couple pixels?
I mean,
over
for
it?
how much talking there is in this game,
I mean, I don't even need it to be lip sync.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit.
Otacon.
If there's anyone who
My
can figure
favorite
out how to
character.
stop
Everyone's favorite character.
it's him.
My favorite otaku.
I was just about to mention that word.
Man, his head is really
Yeah,
flat.
it is a little strange, isn't it? Looks like a strange version of Paul Giamatti.
The nuclear age ended with the turn
This
of the
isn't. This
millennium.
does not take place in 1998.
It does not take place in 1998, I
When does this take
believe.
place?
2003 or 2004.
Post 9/11.
Post 9/11, but pre 9/11.
I like the real world. I forgot
too.
about this. I
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, it is a pretty neat addition.
This is cool.
Keeps things grounded.
Okay.
You know, there is a lot of commentary in these games.
Yeah.
And most of it extremely well done.
Yeah. Why is the footage
And
so
relevant to the time.
slow? You know why? Because they probably bought like 10 seconds of stock footage.
Yeah, they
and
probably did.
wrote too much dialogue. Right. Let's just slow it down to like quarter speed.
On Super 8 film. Because I guarantee you this footage is from like the 60s.
Yeah.
Again, very relevant commentary.
There's plenty of available nuclear.
You know, end of the Cold War in 1998
Sure.
when this game came out.
Yeah.
When any small country can have a
You know, cloning is now a lot more relevant too. You know, Kojima, he knows his stuff. He knows,
He knows about Dolly the sheep.
he does know about Dolly the sheep. That's right.
to maintain
Or
our
Dolly.
policy of deterrence. We
Or
need a
the
weapon
Chinese
to
twins that were born with immunity to AIDS. Genetic immunity.
Is this a recent? I've never heard of this.
This was I
Metal Gear.
want to say 6 years
You
ago.
know, our industry suffered quite a
We
blow
don't
as
know
a
how the
result
twins
of
are
the cuts
doing.
in military budgets
But
due to
they
the
were
so-called-
born.
And after my company lost
Course
their bid to
ones.
produce the Air Force's next line of fighter
Yeah.
jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
the Jordan Airs.
Yeah.
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon.
We had to
Black
sign
Ops.
with
You
Reebok,
can avoid a lot
and
of
nobody
red tape
wants
when it comes to
Reebok.
weapons production.
We don't know why.
Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the military oversight committee.
Very real commentary on a black budget. That is real. Black budgets are a godsend if you are working for the Pentagon.
Good business.
Or you could just conveniently lose a few $100 billion.
Exactly. I do that all the time. Last
Me
week,
too.
I dropped
Me too.
a few billion on the street. I was like, whatever, guys.
It doesn't matter. You know, we'll just say it was a counting error.
That's right.
An optical. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me.
I hid it on my hands.
Disc exists.
How do you hide that? I would imagine they search you.
Well,
right?
we already know this guy is kinky as fuck.
That's true. He does like to be tied
But
up.
you know what? I'm surprised they didn't find it because, you know.
Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja.
That was the greatest Fortnite player of all time, Snake. How do you not know about him? He signed a deal with Mixer.
And Kick. Is he still popular?
He's popular in my heart. I loved his sandwich tweet.
If it goes
Don't remember that.
Bunny and I are.
If you know, you know the sandwich tweet.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does.
Another heart attack?
Oh.
You know,
Well, you know, this guy actually looks like he might have. a
he
heart
might.
attack.
Yeah, you know, he gets tied up for pleasure.
Well, no, but he's also overweight.
He is overweight,
old.
older, flat head.
Yeah, flat.
Fourth of his head is just completely flat.
What are you talking about?
Why is Snake so calm? How does he not know?
I think he's just such a disgruntled veteran. And he's dead, just like that.
No reaction.
How strange that someone else just had a heart attack in the span of 30 minutes.
What the hell?
We get a little health boost. Every time you beat a boss in this game, you get a health boost.
Leveled up.
We leveled up. You got a level 2 card?
Oh, really? You actually do level up?
Yes, you do. And then rations are the same. The disc, this isn't something that becomes relevant until much later. Cigarettes, smoking that for your health. The scope, same gun. We are able to carry more ammo. So we used to only be able to hold 4 C4. Now it's 6, 12 grenades, and 43 SOCOM ammo. So, see if this door.
And now where is Snake putting all of this?
He's got some deep pockets.
That's what we're calling it.
That's what we're gonna call it. Okay.
Ooh, level 2.
Level 2 door. Now, do you see anything different about this?
No, not at all. Looks normal. I think you should run ahead. And
You think I should run ahead?
I think you should. I think it'll be.
I think
perfectly
I'm
fine.
gonna take a smoke break. Oh.
Oh.
What is this? Lasers. Interesting. Interesting. I don't think we should run into those lasers. I think we should sneak them.
That's a good idea.
So I'm gonna hit X. Oh, we got a FAMAS. A FAMAS.
Famous Amos.
So this is a fully automatic rifle for Snake. You notice that as I'm smoking, though, our health decreases.
Yes.
Much like in real life, your real life health bar goes down as you smoke cigarettes.
That's right. That's why all smokers are known to carry many rations on them. Because
That's
otherwise,
right.
after a whole pack, you'd be dead.
That's right, Christian. I myself eat plenty of snacks throughout the day to keep going.
Amen.
Now you'll notice the door won't open. This is something, I don't know why the game was designed this way, but you have to actually physically equip the card that you need to open a door.
Yeah, you mentioned that already. So it must really bother you.
It really.
I mean, like I think he was trying to go for a very I think Kojima was trying to be very fucking realistic with this game.
Sure he was. I don't know. It's just like I have the card on me. I imagine he was probably going for a you have to swipe the card.
It's an example of like form over function. It's like it makes sense like logically, but it's not like good game design.
No, it's not.
It's not good game design.
So the Colonel asked us to call his niece. It is his niece.
Snake, it's her birthday.
I forgot that is the call button. So we're gonna go ahead and skip through this. I don't. Actually, you know what? We're gonna. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case? Huh? So if you
rented this game,
you were fucked when it came out.
If you're emulating this game.
If you're emulating this, you're probably not fucked because you can Google it. But if you were renting it, God, I keep doing this. You were screwed at the time because you could not.
All right, let's see how good my memory is. I think it's 1.4. Is that it? Is it 140.15? Does it go back that far?
Let's find out. It does. I mean, I do like how you can just contact like any of these.
Yeah, I mean, you could just try them all.
Nicely done.
Yes.
Wow.
Check out my brain. My 2 neurons are like
140, 15.
Nothing else in there but Metal Gear lore.
That's
Just
right.
like me.
Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone.
Happy birthday.
It's your eyes.
He's a player.
He is.
He's a player.
He is. Can you blame him?
I mean, no. But should he be getting with his boss's niece?
Probably not.
Probably not, no.
No.
Don't worry.
But you know, this becomes relevant again later if, depending on the ending
Oh, I don't believe
that gets, I guess, selected inadvertently.
Man, David Hayter has such a good voice. He is like the perfect voice for Snake.
Again, that's why a lot of people,
We're
including
mad.
myself,
I get it. I get it now, guys.
But now, in the grand scheme of the story, it makes sense because you weren't playing as Big Boss all along. You were playing as a double, body double.
Anyway.
Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
This is a lot of lore.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know we're let's playing this game, but this is actually kind of a bad let's play game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like I'm gonna be editing this, and you almost have to edit this because it's just like it's either we just have conversations so unrelated to the game because like you can't like have conversations about the game while they're lore dumping and talking.
Yeah.
It's very difficult
Can't
to.
unlock the detonation code in time. I need to ask him how to destroy
I could explain all the lore.
Well, they're explaining it for me. Right
They
now.
are, but like we would be here for hours. There was one time where I explained the lore to a mutual friend of ours back in high school,
Yes.
and it took me like a good 3 or 4 hours, and I went from all the way from like the World War I stuff to modern day.
You should, you know, like, there's enough here to where, like, you could teach a class on it.
You're still
I could.
I want you to hide somewhere.
I think you're qualified.
I think I am too.
Yes, you
Professor Metal Gear. Metal Gear 101. MGS 101.
I think that's a great class code right there.
When I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting
Except she
at living,
killed.
breathing
Wasn't she there shooting with shooting with me?
Yeah, she killed as many people as we did.
Yeah, so she clearly has no problem.
Every day of
It's
my
just that
life,
Snake is
I
so
trained
hot
my
that
mind
she.
Yeah,
I think that's why. I think she got flustered.
maybe. I would too.
The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
Have a Snickers.
You're
You're not you when you're hungry. I mean, although combat high is like a real addiction for some veterans.
Yeah.
You know, they miss war because you don't feel, you never in your life feel as alive as you do in combat.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's like shit blowing up. You got guns. You're with all your buddies going around
yeah.
in tanks and stuff. Like, I get it. I get why people would feel that way.
The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after.
You can tell this was written by a strange Japanese man.
But listen, I know this area better.
No
than
bark
you.
for daddy.
Call me if you have any questions.
Blaze.
Be careful, okay?
Okay, so Meryl is somewhere up here,
Okay.
and she's gonna open up this cargo door for us. So this is gonna take a while. It's just like the beginning segment of the game
Yeah.
where we have to wait for her or wait for something to happen. But until that happens, we can actually do some stuff. So we can jam these.
I don't know why, but for some reason I love this effect.
It is
this
a pretty
shaft
solid
grenade.
effect. Yeah.
I like it. Just the little
You'll
sparkles.
notice we have a cardboard box now, the classic. To heliport written on it. This is actually part of a fast travel system as well. So if we get into a truck as a box, and it depending on the box, yeah, we will fast travel to that location.
I did not know that.
Oh, that's a little fun fact for
I
you.
did not know that.
But there's a twist to this, so that if we have this cardboard box on, it says to heliport, right? If we get spotted by a guard, they'll read the box and be like, wait, this isn't supposed to be here, and they'll open the box. And who's inside the box?
Snake.
It's us.
So how does Snake? Wait, how does he get in the box? Does he put it over himself?
He puts it over himself, I believe.
So when the guard
There you go.
picks up the box, how does he like? What? Oh! Because we're in the back of the truck.
Yes.
Never mind. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Now, it is to be noted that the bottom of the box appears to be empty. So depending on how the guard moves the box, unless he's like pushing it,
Yeah.
he should open the box and just see Snake in it. Oh, we're getting a call?
Don't worry. I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Snake is a
Listen, Snake.
a
The cargo
horn
door is like an
dog.
air-
Okay. I think there's a few other doors we can go into. I believe there's a suppressor somewhere in the warehouse that we can get for our SOCOM.
I like how he runs holding that. kind of-
Yeah, it is
Looks
a
like he's
little,
about to like beat someone.
it is a
over the
little
side of the
goofy.
head.
I don't know if there's any other doors, so we're gonna go ahead and unless there is one more. There is one more. Is that a level 2 though?
How does that guy not see one?
You see, that's a great question. The grates actually do make a noise. So if I walk on those while a guard is near us,
Yeah.
oh, that is level 2. Okay, we're gonna go for it. The guard will be alerted to it. Where'd the guard go? There he is. Alright, we're gonna go for it.
Try and kill him?
There is a way to kill him. I still am not a big fan of the sneak up and kill person controls here.
You don't like do the thing where it's like...
Yeah, it's a little strange. I think I have to hit square.
I think that part's funny though.
It is, yeah. I think you have to hit square and then like
Because the
spam
animation
circle.
looks so wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just do it as fast as
shit.
possible.
I have seen some people do it real fast.
Hello.
And just like that, he's dead, and we get a ration out of it.
Nice.
So, yeah, hey, it could be worse. Okay, we're gonna throw a chaff grenade and get our card out so we can just go for it. Okay. This is open. Mine detector, that's gonna be important. Actually, I'm glad we picked that up. Whoa! Okay. Alright, let's go for it.
Man, we are breezing through this. We're at a nice brisk pace.
We are.
This is why I'm very glad you're playing.
You know, I have played this game multiple times.
This is why I have you here playing this game.
You know, if only they learned to look up. You know, this game would have been over by now. You know, Snake would have died. Alright. So we are in the airlock now. Okay. This is a safe area, so guards are not going to look in here. We are pretty much good to go. Okay. And you'll notice again, we've got the lasers. So
I see the lasers.
Same thing as before. We're going to go ahead and have a smoke break. Union mandated.
What do you think Snake smokes?
Pall Malls.
I think he's a Virginia Slims kind of guy.
Virginia Slims. So he's that much of an asshole.
No, he smokes, what are they fucking called, like Swisher Sweets or
well,
something?
as you can see, we're about to die anyway, because I accidentally triggered some gas. So there's nothing we can do here. We are just gonna die.
Alright, well, let's accept fate. This looks like every, like, game from the mid-2000s with the bloom filter.
Yeah.
Looks like Twilight Princess.
It does, doesn't it? And game over. Okay, we're gonna try again. Okay, again, cigarettes. Yeah, you have to like look at the laser. You have to be standing.
This is cool.
It is.
I like this. This is cool. Because it's a more open space, you have to be closer to it to like blow the smoke on the laser. That's cool.
It's also a little intense. Okay. See if you're patient with it, then it doesn't really matter. Okay. Alright, we're about to come up on our second boss fight.
Is this the one with the... Is this the dude?
This is the dude.
This is... That's all I remember. I just remember it being a guy.
It is dude part 1. Okay.
Does he have a like a giant machine gun?
He does, but not in this boss fight.
Oh, okay.
So we do want to have the mine detector equipped because we don't want to accidentally run into a mine during this boss fight with the tank. This is a classic.
This is a classic. I like this guy. Isn't he just like insane?
I wouldn't say he's insane.
He's not? I don't know. I'm getting him confused with. Is he buff, right?
Oh yeah.
Buff as fuck.
Snakes don't belong in Alaska.
I think his voice is based on Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
Snakes don't belong in
Alaska. Snake does an epic. You see in the remake, he does like 3 backflips.
3 backflips, somersault, cartwheel, and
he grades a final exam.
Yeah. That's a great game.
All right, so the game warps us, it gives us a ration, and again we have to avoid the mine. So there is no reason not to have the mine detector on you at this point if you have it. So we're just gonna keep it equipped. So we do have to deal with the tank. Again, the AI can be a little cheap in predicting your shots.
Oh my god, he just took a round to the chest.
Yeah. So Vulcan Raven, is, when he hits you, he laughs at you. You
He's
do
like
have
a
to
more
play it a little
violent
careful.
duck hunt, though.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. So you have to use the terrain a little bit. I don't know. All right, so yeah, automatic machine gunner. So you have to wait for a good moment, and then you got to run up and just throw grenades. You can be hit by the tank. Oh,
there
okay,
you
good.
go, okay.
We got a good hit. Get some more grenades.
Can you use C4?
I do not believe you can. You'd have to. I've never tried it, so I don't know.
I just feel like all these fights could be won with C4. You should just go
could.
all on the tank.
You know, I have to give props to the reloader of the main gun here. Doing a great job.
Yeah, dude needs a raise.
Dude needs a raise. He's loading a lot of shells. But we're also not taking any damage. Except for when we do that.
I spoke too soon.
So I guess we just have to stay here. We're not taking damage when we stand against this wall.
I like the real. It's like semi-realistic because like alright, like that would be kind of cheap if you could take damage through the wall, but it still has like a shockwave.
Yeah, again.
Damn.
And that's game over right there.
He's getting his steps in.
He's closing his circles.
Yeah.
And he's got an Apple Watch on right now. Yeah. The Apple Watch that now has the less features than before and is still priced the same.
That it is.
All right.
Giving the master his paintbrush back.
Thank you. This is my canvas, just like school zones when I drive fast. All right, we're gonna skip this cutscene because we don't need to see it again.
That was really edgy.
Yeah. Okay. Back to it.
Back to the best boss fight in the game.
That's
actually,
right.
the most memorable boss fight for me is actually the Sniper Wolf boss fight.
That is a classic.
That is the most memorable.
God. Yeah, I remember when growing up, this used to be like the easiest boss fight for me. Yeah, laugh all you want, motherfucker.
Like dislocated his arm there.
Yeah. You can just trail the tank.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah, you go. There we go. Alright! Damn, I guess.
Alright, that didn't happen.
But hey, we did hit the gunner.
Hit it a little bit.
At some
This didn't happen though.
No, I'm glad we're not going for an S rank playthrough
No.
because we're here for the story. We're here for the
We're here for the
context.
story. We're here for the laughs. We're here for the lore. We're here for all
Anything but a gold medal.
anything but good gameplay.
I think you might be able to fool the tank's electronics.
Oh. You see, that's something I had completely forgotten about. Again, if you are struggling in boss fight, you know, Christian, this is actually planned all along. I wasn't actually ever struggling with this boss fight. I was waiting for Meryl to call.
I was wondering why you're doing so bad.
So that
poorly.
yes, so that we could have this conversation. If you're not doing very well in boss fights, the game will kind of throw you a bone and be like, "Hey, why don't you try doing this?"
I like that.
And it usually works out. Look at that,
Damn.
half the health right there. I don't know. I think damage in this case is based proportional on where the grenade lands.
This guy, that guy needs a raise right there.
That's right. He saw his best friend even just get murdered, and he's like, you know what? Put me in the ring, coach. Right now, I'll do it. More props to him because I wouldn't do that.
No, this is the guy that's loading the shells in that thing. He's up top. He's doing more than Mr. Raven himself.
That's right. Please don't use the main cannon. Okay, thank God. You could have just obliterated me if you wanted to. And at this point, you know, we're just throwing grenades until we get one in the hole.
Oh, does it have to go in?
It does have to go in to do, like, maximum damage. It doesn't have to go in completely, but you notice, you know, hey, we just did, like, half damage to
on
one.
that one. Yeah.
So if we want to do that again, we have to get the grenade in the hole, which is a lot easier said than done. I think that was it. There we go.
Nice.
So again, if you know what you're doing, like me, this boss
Yeah.
fight's piece of cake.
Yeah, we never died.
It never died.
happened.
Not removing that in the edit because it never happened. There's
That's
nothing
right.
to
That
remove
was-
in the
that
edit.
was- that was all. That was other people's footage I put in to show, you know, just because like I want people to have a full playthrough experience when
That's
they watch
right.
our stuff. So I put in someone else's very poor footage.
That is the lost timeline that we just encountered.
That's right. I hope you are happy. Who's hotter, Snake or Liquid? Or solid or liquid? Oh, I just got that right now. Liquid and solid. I just got
You know, it depends on what you're going for. If you're going for, you know, disgruntled smoker,
Yeah.
solid is your man.
Where's Gassy Snake?
Gassy Snake? You know, there's Solid Dust Snake. He comes in the second play. Well, in the second game. Solidius Snake.
That sounds like a Harry Potter character.
He and I will meet again.
Yes, it does.
Solidius Snake.
Okay, I got another health boost, and we are now in the nuclear weapons storage facility, which has some interesting gameplay quirks.
But we will find that out in the next episode.
We will. You can see, I think, if we look through
Just a small teaser.
a small teaser of what we have to navigate. Look at that! Oh my god! Maybe an elevator we have to go up.
Maybe some boxes.
Maybe some
a
boxes we have to find. Maybe some fast track. Maybe some backtracking off screen to get more stuff.
Wow.
So many
I'm
possibilities.
looking forward to all the fun.
You know, we've got a lot of fun times ahead. We are maybe a third through the game right now.
Really?
Oh yeah. Well, maybe a fourth.
A fourth, a quarter.
But you know, hey, hour and a half in.
That's not bad.
That's
we're,
not bad.
We're making good time,
We
ladies
are
and
making
gentlemen.
good time.
Listen to what Lo Ji
Okay.
He who knows that enough is enough will
Shut the fuck.